Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here at a Wednesday night. We have a lot to get to tonight, and just 24 hours after that verdict in Minneapolis, former police officer Derek Chauvin found guilty on all charges in the death of George Floyd. Tonight, the Department of Justice now announcing a sweeping investigation into the practices of the Minneapolis Police Department. And tonight here, 2 new cases involving police now in the news. A little more than 24 hours ago, Derek Chauvin handcuffed and taken to a maximum security prison about 20 minutes from that Minneapolis courtroom. The mugshot taken at the prison, where he is now being held in solitary confinement tonight to keep him from the rest of the prison population. After the verdict, the images, the relief in Minneapolis, and the peaceful marchers in that city, in the streets of Atlanta as well, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, to the images from Brooklyn right here in New York. And this evening, what we're now learning about this sweeping new federal investigation into the Minneapolis Department. ABC's Alex Perez leading us off from Minneapolis again tonight.
Tonight, former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin is inmate 261557 at Minnesota's only maximum security prison, spending 23 hours a day in a stark cell like this one, isolated from his fellow prisoners for his own safety in what's called administrative segregation. Chauvin, the rare police officer tried and convicted for killing someone while on duty.
Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff.
Chauvin handcuffed and led away. The Justice Department now weighing whether to bring federal civil rights charges against him. And today, Attorney General Merrick Garland putting the entire Minneapolis Police Department under the microscope.
The Justice Department has opened a civil investigation to determine whether the Minneapolis Police Department engages in a pattern or practice of unconstitutional or unlawful policing.
The probe will assess whether the department engages in discriminatory conduct.
It will include a comprehensive review of the Minneapolis Police Department's policies, training, supervision, and use of force investigations.
Swear or affirm.
Minneapolis Police Chief Medaria Arredondo testified Chauvin's actions in no way, shape, or form reflect departmental policy.
It is not part of our training, and it is certainly not part of our ethics or our values.
The chief now welcoming the federal investigation. And tonight, for so many, the verdict is cause for hope. Among them, 9-year-old Judea Reynolds, who witnessed Floyd's murder and testified she told Chauvin to get off of him. Prosecutors saying the crime was so clear a child could see it. Judea speaking to our Robin Roberts.
And what was everybody saying when they heard that the former police officer had been found guilty? What were people saying around you?
My mom said that we brought change. My dad said we won.
What were you thinking and feeling?
Kind of proud.
That young witness talking with Robin this morning, and Alex Perez joins us from Minneapolis again tonight. Alex, we know that Derek Chauvin will be sentenced in about 8 weeks. Meantime, the 3 other officers involved in the death of George Floyd, we know scheduled to go on trial in August, but what could this guilty verdict on all charges for Chauvin mean, if anything, for the other officers?
Yeah, David, all 3 of them are charged as accomplices with aiding and abetting second-degree murder and aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. Now, given yesterday's guilty verdict, it remains unclear if they would try to strike a plea deal to avoid going to trial altogether. David?
All right, Alex Perez leading us off again tonight. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.